Aries, welcome to this reading. I hope you're doing well. So this is a reading to see what is coming up for you next week. My name is Jade for those of you who are new here, and this is a reading I will be doing for you every single week, as well as all the other zodiac signs. So if you do like what I do here, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you. Okay, let's begin with today's reading. Starting off with the tarot cards, let's check in with next week's energy. Just a heads up, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates for you, leave the rest for others. If you would like a more personal reading with me, Aries, just check out the description of the video and it will tell you what you need to know there. What is coming up for you next week, Aries? Aries next week. Oh, the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Pearls, with Justice. Interesting. So firstly, I'm seeing you feeling enlightened. These three cards tell me you are going to be seeing things more clearly. You will be able to be more in touch with your intuition. The Queen of Cups is someone who knows how she feels. She is very much connected to her inner voice. She is spiritually gifted as well. Some of you are spiritually gifted. I also see you connecting more with how you feel, with the feelings you have inside, like your gut instinct, for example, and this will help guide you. I also see you being more compassionate and having an understanding about something. If there's been a situation you haven't been so sure on, you will be receiving these answers and you will be able to understand things a lot more. Especially with the Nine of Pearls here, this tells me that you will have confidence and independence with this understanding. I see you having everything that you need next week. It's like you feel comfortable. You just feel comfortable in your own garden. You know everything's well, everything's good, and you trust in yourself, which is very important. There's also a touch of luxury next week. I'm not sure if your finances will be improving, but I do see you feeling like you're fine. You will just feel very comfortable with your surroundings. But this is enlightenment. I do see you seeing something very clearly. So if you've been wanting some answers, these will be coming for you next week. You will just have a very clear understanding of what's going on around you and how you are feeling about it. The Justice is here as well, telling me that some truths will be revealed. So very big energies of truths being revealed, you seeing things clearly and feeling really satisfied with your feelings really and with what's going on. This is you being more in touch with reality and also stepping into your own integrity. You're going to be very proud and very confident with who you are and how you've dealt with the situation. I think you will just be able to hold your head up high and know that you've done all that you can. I'm not sure who needs to hear that, but it's a message for somebody. There's also justice going to be in your favour. So if you have been feeling like you've been let down or there's some kind of injustice happening, this will be brought to light. And I see it actually going in your favour. A wrong will be made right. That's what I'm hearing here. And karma is at play. So anyone who has treated you unfairly, they will have a taste of their own medicine. And I see you feeling pretty happy about this, to be honest. I see you actually being the one to say, told you, like being a little bit smug about it. That's what I see here. So it's another message for someone. Let's see what you don't see coming as well. I'm nosy. We've got the High Priestess. Yes, some of you are very gifted spiritually. And for those of you who aren't, these will be awakened for you, especially with the Eight of Wands. This is fast. This is quick energy. This is you connecting with your intuition like in lightning speed. That's what I see here. It's like something just switches on, like a switch goes on. There's going to be incoming messages as well, so you're going to be guided from spirit, and your intuition will be speaking very loudly to you next week, so please listen to it. It will guide you. I think you might even surprise yourself with your gifts here. We've got the Seven of Swords, and we also have the Three of Cups. Right, so some of you may feel like someone has been a little bit sneaky. They haven't been fully honest with you. There is some deception going on here as well. If this hasn't happened yet, this is a heads up for energy due to come in, but you are going to be receiving some kind of support. I'm getting two stories here. So firstly, there's a story of you going through this, seeing someone's true colours, feeling like they have treated you unfairly or done something that's not right, and they have been deceitful in some way. This could either be someone who you are close to, someone who you least expected it from, because I have the Three of Cups, which is a card of friendship. Or this Three of Cups can also tell me that you will be receiving support from your friends as you go through this process. So it's either one or the other, so please take it how it resonates. Just be mindful of it. And don't be too trusting. That's what I'm hearing. I also have Temperance and the collective consciousness. Okay, you are using your voice. You are not afraid to say exactly what you feel and what you think. I do see you coming together as well, and I see you finding a balance here. You're going to be blending energies and making sure everything works out just fine for you, so that you can connect more with your higher purpose. So I just feel like you will be getting an understanding of what matters to you, what really matters, and not worry so much on the things that don't. Let's get two more. Wow, there's the Empress with multidimensional. So this is you stepping into your divine feminine energy here. I see you creating a new life for yourself. She is the mother of creation. And with the multidimensional, it tells me that this situation may be complex. There may be multi-layers to this. So you are able to create something that is very complex. I do see you are very gifted. You are very gifted. This is also connected to Taurus as well, if that means anything to you. I also have Sagittarius and I have Libra also. So yes, the multidimensional tells me that there is a lot of layers to this, but I do see you seeing the light. I see you seeing some kind of truth, going through a revelation even. That's what I feel. And it also gives you the power to create a world, a life that you actually feel comfortable in, that you want to be in. So I do see a lot more happier times coming towards you. Let's see what you will see coming throughout this process. The Two of Pearls. Okay, I see balance here. There's going to be choices, but I also see that you may find it hard to juggle. There may be some confusion and you might feel like you have a lot on your plate and it's just hard to find the balance. So this is an energy that you will be feeling as you go through this process. And I want to give you a heads up about that. It's just about finding the balance, but you will find it because we have Temperance here as well, which I'm sure was yes, there we are. We have Temperance, which tells me that that balance, that feeling confused and unsure what to do, that will be resolved for you, so don't worry about that. Let's get your angels now. Let's see who is protecting you, who has your back at this time. If you've enjoyed this reading, please could you drop a like and a comment on this video. I do love to read your comments. They really make my day. Let me know where you're from. Let's get to know each other a little bit. Okay. Aries. we have the 1 here for you. This is the number 21, Danielle, protector of infants and children. When you feel weighed down by life or heavy emotions, I will help you reconnect to the wonder and joy of living. Wow. She's also connected to a birth of a child, so you may hear of a new arrival in your family, or perhaps even you may fall pregnant. Congratulations if you do. Also, the desert rose is a crystal, a matter of weeks, so something could be happening in a few weeks' time, and also the word yes. And she also gives you a zest for life and connects you more to your youthful spark. So wonderful angel. Let's get your musical oracles. If you've heard this singer recently on the radio, or you hear them after the reading, or perhaps you just enjoy listening to them, it validates the reading even further. So let's see what we get. Okay, we've got quite a few. So the first one is Miles Davis. Play like you don't know how. Progress is impossible without shock. The key notes are those left unplayed. Next up we have, Keith Richards. Be your own best impersonator. Never be accused of anything you haven't already confessed to, and laugh at your own darkness. We have John Cage. Don't fall in love with your first idea. Surrender to chance, and all great art contains at its centre contemplation. Shakira. Don't dream about the sunset at midday. Know your rights, and travel is the most effective antidote to indifference. Grace Jones. Learn to be your own sugar daddy. Harness the power of an unexploded bomb, always waiting, always ticking. And to ensure survival, the prey must become the hunter. Wonderful. Let's finish off with your charms, but first let me say thank you for being here. It really does make a difference, you watching this far. And make sure you hit that subscribe so I get to see you next week and we will have another reading. Let's see. Okay, so I have, I've got a hammer here. This tells me some of you will be doing some DIY very soon in your house. I also see you being able to do DIY, so maybe you are a bit of a handyman or woman and you're able to fix things. This can also mean fixing things, any problems that you may come upon, any obstacles, you are the one to sort it, and other people actually go to you for help because they see you as being someone who can just help them out and fix things. There's a car here, so some of you could be getting a new car. Some of you may be learning how to drive. You will pass your test if this is you. And also there could be something coming up with your car if you have one. I also see you being very driven and knowing where you want to go in life. Here's a telephone here. It tells me that you will be receiving a very important call quite soon, I feel, and also there is some good news coming through the telephone. It could be a mobile, it could be a house phone, whatever it is, there is going to be a phone call, so just a heads up. Okay, I've really enjoyed this. I hope you have as well. Have a fantastic day, Aries. I will see you again next week. Bye for now.